Surprise, surprise. I am over the moon, guys. It turns out today we are checking out my brand new home theater seats. Has been on my bucket list for so long. I'm so excited to show you guys. This is the Black Tuscany Console Edition lounge that was kindly sent over to me by Valencia Home Theater Seating. I'm sure you guys have heard of the name. They distribute all over the US, are based in Canada, and now finally back into the Australian market, back in stock. And they do come in 3 fat separate boxes. They literally just scraped through my front door, which is a standard 35-inch entry. So either unbox them outside or make sure you have enough space to get them inside. The boxes are all marked, notifying you which is which. I'm going to start off with my left seat, which is this one. Hence why the letter L for left, C for center, and R for the right seat. For those of you guys that are not confident to put something like this together, rest assured, Valencia's got a QR code that you can scan, which is on the box, which brings up instructions and a video on how to assemble the whole seat. You just need a bit of muscle. It's plug and play, toolless, so no excuses. Probably not a good idea to use a knife, but today I'm feeling knifey. So the easiest way to do this is to flip it over, cut the bottom of the box for easy access. What I like to do is pull the opening a little bit towards me and then give the center a nice clean cut, just in case. For those of you that don't know about this lounge, it seats 3 people. The seats on either end are powered recliners, and the middle actually falls into something real special, which I'll show you guys in a bit. Hence the name Console Edition. The way I like to do this is pull on the plastic cover as hard as you can and give it a nice cut, just so you don't accidentally damage the seat, or if you're a strong fella like me, you can just use your hands to be safe. Let's turn it over so you guys can see the back. And when you're rotating this, guys, just be careful. If you have sensitive flooring, maybe it's a good idea just to lift it up. Less headache to think about. So being toolless is very simple stuff. Simply remove the padding for the backing to click into, and bam, press down firmly and you're done. Join the cables together, red with red, black with black, and once in, you should get a nice click. Just like that. Then you got your power cable, which is strapped with Velcro for cable management. It's roughly around 5 to 6 feet, I would say. Fairly generous. And you know what? Details like this ticks my boxes. And that is it. I think the right seat is going to be the same thing, so let's skip the unboxing process. And now, best for last. Behind the center console, it has a convenient 3-port power strip, so you can connect both recliners if you like, just like that. The overhead reading light cable, and then hook up one generous length power cable to your wall socket, which is roughly about 5 feet. And to finish things off, drop down the Velcro cover. Once that is done, you are ready to join the seats together with a simple step. On the sides, you can see how it has a connection point where they can click into each other just like that. That was easy peasy. Took me about 20 minutes to assemble, and now let's take a closer look. All right, here we are in my mini portable home theater room that's coming real soon, but aesthetically this thing looks amazing in here. It looks plush, it looks inviting, the stitching on the armrest looks pretty good, and personally I'm a big fan of the diamond stitching on the seats. Screams luxury for me, and I love the fact that they continued that on the side of the seats. But I'm just thinking out loud, if some form of netting storage area on the side of the seat would have been a good idea, or would that affect the appearance of the seat? What do you guys think? The entire seat measures at 84.75 inches wide with 38.5 inches deep and 42.75 in height. Approximately 7 inches from front to back when fully reclined. The seats and armrests are made from premium top grain Napa leather 11,000. It feels super soft and durable, but I do wonder how pets will do on these. I think we should test it out. What do you guys think? Babe? Where's Maximus? Bring him over. No, don't even think about it. Let me know if any of you guys own these seats, and if you have pets, do you allow them to be on the lounge? And if you do, how does it hold up? Comment down below. The seats are very comfortable, not too firm and not too soft. I think the cushions are made from high resiliency foam, which is very important for me as I like to play games at nights, which means less fatigue, more playtime. I'm about just over 6 foot in height, and you can see how I look on the seat. My feet just scraping the floor, while my head and neck rest perfectly on the headrest, which is powered and adjustable. That's a massive thumbs up for me, especially when you're fully reclined, even though I don't like watching movies when I'm lying down. It feels so soft, just like a pillow. But when you do recline, make sure there's enough clearance from the wall, 5 inches to be exact. The seat is a near the wall recliner, which saves a bit of unnecessary space, but either way, in most 7-channel surround sound setups, you should always leave some sort of space behind your seat because of the back surround speakers. I like to sit about a feet away from the wall, but if you have space issues just like this mini home theater, I guess you can push them right to the back and only bring them forward when you want to fully recline. One of the exciting features of the seat is the powered lumbar support, which not many competitors offer. Unfortunately, even though I'm a young fella, I still cannot sit for hours without it. This option is a massive highlight for me, and it actually comes out a fair bit. I appreciate that. I do have to mention the lumbar support in my car is a lot harsher, which leads to discomfort, but this is actually pretty soothing. And the fact that the mechanism is super quiet is another tick in the box. You have a generous hidden storage compartment area in the armrest, which is about 1.5 feet, I would say. Plenty of space for your swivel tray, tablets, remotes, physical media or gaming devices. And I love the attached strut they added, which is a nice touch. Maybe somehow hiding this would have been visually a lot more appealing, for me anyway. I like the fact that the cup holder comes out for easy cleaning. Here's a few different sizes of drinks. That one fits perfectly, just possibly touching. And the bigger size bottle is a very, very tight fit. Of course, the RGB LED lighting around it, which is a new feature, turning into any color you want. I'm just playing, it is your standard blue color, but there's an idea. This silver thing, I'm sure you guys know, it's for additional swivel tray, iPad, or even wine holder that can be purchased separately, which unfortunately I don't have them today to show you guys, but be sure to keep an eye on my socials for an update video. Looks nice and neat, but I would have loved to see if the swivel tray gets in the way once your drink is in the cup holder. On the inner side of the armrest is your headrest, your lumbar and your footrest controls, as well as your USB port for charging devices. Seems very smooth and responsive, high quality buttons used, and not too much noise from the mechanism when you're adjusting things to your comfort. My previous seats, wowzee, you could hear it from a mile away. But these are next level. The circle button in the middle of the control pad is for your cup holder and the ambient bass lighting underneath the seat. Again, it would have been cool to change colors. A very nice feature to have, but I kind of wish they continued the light throughout the middle seat for that sick effect. If you hold the circle button long enough, the entire seat resets into factory settings. I kind of like that, but I would have loved some form of memory saving option that would have been a lot more efficient and cool. And now, the money center seat, which is fairly spacious, totally not awkward compared to some other seats that I've sat on. And the whole idea of the Tuscany Console edition is so you can do this. Boom! How cool is that? As you guys can see, it doesn't need much force to go up and down. It's very smooth, very quiet. You can actually feel the premium quality hinges being used. I'm not trying to be picky here, I just want to show you guys as much as I can because these things make a huge difference in functionality as well as knowing how long they're gonna last. This is definitely convenient. You've got your 2 cup holders which aren't as deep as your armrest. Bang, just like that. But if you do get a little bit excited, you can somehow knock that over. So you gotta be careful with that. The tray for me is very convenient because normally I'll either be on my laptop or eating some form of food while I'm watching a movie. The material on the tray feels very soft, kind of like a perfect mouse pad, which is awesome. Doesn't seem to be scratching very easily, which is another big thumbs up. Then you have a button that opens up 2 convenient power sockets and 2 USB ports. Let's go ahead and do a charging test. I have my Samsung phone, which is charging perfectly. Let's go ahead and hook up the PlayStation controller, which is no good. What a shame. Let me see if the USB port on the armchair is the same. Nope, still not working. Wonder why. And then lastly, up above, we have 2 convenient quick access reading lights, which is a nice little touch. Although, they could use an upgrade, definitely. Well, there it is. If you think you'd be interested in a lounge like this, I've got $200 voucher waiting for you in the comment section down below. To me, this is a pretty sweet home theater console seat, which has everything I want and need. It's comfortable, it's space saving, and most of all, it's convenient. On their website, you can customize the seat to your needs in both 2 and 3D. And for all Australian viewers, you could now have one in your room in 3 weeks because Valencia Home Theatre Seating is now taken over and shipping Australia-wide. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Catch you guys soon. Peace.